field, stand, set, ready. About to go in the 1,000 shoot. Often they're racing, missing the start, Perfect Chant. Niccimota, though, jumped best, and it had won the start from Who's Bent. Also out there wide, Strictly Cash driving forward, trying to get across. Going up near the inside corner off, just in front of New Target as they settle down, and back a clear last as they come along the side of the course, Perfect Chant. 600 left to go, and Niccimota now strides clear of them, and led by more than a length. In fact, it's a length and a half to 2, Who's Bent. Over on the inside corner off is third. New Target back on the inside is being hustled along by Duran. Can't find the bridle at the moment. Strictly Cash back with it. Perfect Chant is starting to make some headway, but Niccimota is off and gone. At the 250 led 2.5 lengths corner off. Perfect Chant running on. Don't like New Target. Niccimota's the leader at the 100 metres mark. 2 in front of corner off. Perfect Chant can do no better, and Niccimota's going to run them ragged. Niccimota much too good for corner off, the ex-Victorian. Third home, Perfect Chant. Then New Target, who looked awfully flat at the top of the straight. Further back in the field to Who's Bent, who dropped right out. And last home, Strictly Cash. Niccimota was too sharp for them there over the short course. Chanel Cooper booting the mare away with what turned out to be an unassailable lead in the home straight. And this daughter of Nicconi goes on to record her 4th victory at her 19th run for the Jim Taylor stable. In the famed Meliador colours of the Castledine family, Niccimota has scored from corner off. A creditable effort at its first start in WA. Perfect Chant peaked on its run after being tardy away, coming from the back, and New Target was awfully disappointing. It just didn't travel into the corner whatsoever and has been beaten a fair margin. The winner is by Nicconi out of Outboard for Tina Lois-Taylor, J. O'Neill, Mrs. C. O'Neill, J. O'Neill, Embodica P. Harries and Pat Castledine, and trained by Jim Taylor, ridden by Chanel Cooper, beating corner off by Toronado from Leake Street. G.J. Johnson, the owner, prepared by Rob Gilberti, ridden by Holly Nottle, and Perfect Chant, third by Toronado from Chansky. Dan Ben Pierce, ridden by Chris Parnham for Pierce Racing. S. York Yarradale, the Cone of Silence Racing Group, and M. Walsh, Mrs. C. Nile, L. Finity, M. Hall, T. Illich, V. Risley, S. Miller, K. Miller. Now the next event, race 4, the MCA or MC Polytrack Maiden over 1400, and Braden Garth will ride number 8, Banffshire. The emergencies aren't required, 17 and 18. 1 3/4, a length and a half of the margins. They ran a very sharp 57.25. They certainly ran the clock at home in 33.40. Some impressive numbers peeled off by Niccimota in victory there, Tess.
Thanks, Darren. Catching up with Jimmy Taylor. Son Lockie Taylor's on course, Jimmy. Let's touch on this very quickly. Gee, he's dressed up for a Thursday.
Yeah, unbelievable. He's not too happy today. Someone's pinched his job. He thought he was rostered on, and he's bloody been kicking Coke cans around, and yeah.
Oh, well, he's here, so you can get in the photo afterwards. We might be able to get a guest appearance for him on today's coverage. But let's talk on Niccimota now. Fantastic mare she has been for you, and it's great to see her again boot home another winner.
Yeah, she's so honest, Tess. When she finds the fence, sat outside the leader and just got beaten the other day, but when she finds a fence and just let it run along, she's so honest.
I walked in with one of your owners onto course actually today, and he said the same thing. If we can get to the fence and lead, she'd be very hard to run down, and that was the case. So very exciting to see if she can continue to do that.
Yeah, she's been just short of Sad Day company so far. So, yeah, get the right conditions, maybe winter or something. She'd probably pick one up on a Sad Day.
Let's move on to your other 2 runners in Howdy and Mighty Hosanna. How have they been going into today?
Good, yeah. No, Howdy's, I've only had him about 5 days, but he's come pretty fit and fresh. And Mighty Hosanna won well last start, drawn a little bit awkward, but I don't think she'll be far away.
Well done here. Best of luck throughout the day. Hopefully we'll get Lockie on for a cameo soon.
Thanks, Tess.
There's Jimmy Taylor after the win of Niccimota. Still coming in, Chanel Cooper grabbing a photo out there, Riley, but we've touched on if she was able to get to the fence, lead, get the job done, it was all a tick, tick, tick assignment.
Exactly right, Tess. And yeah, she just loves to kick off that bend here at Belmont Park, Niccimota, and she's not a lead at all costs sort of a mare. She's run some very good races over the course of her career without finding the front, but that's certainly where we've seen her at her best in her runs to date. She wasn't able to find that position in running last start. She had to settle for the breeze and stuck on well for second, but it was always going to be a much more suitable assignment for her here today. From that low draw in a race, it didn't look as though it possessed a great deal of early speed, so it was hers for the taking. The fence in front, Chanel Cooper rode her beautifully here today, and once she kicked off that corner, she was always going to take the power of running down. Chanel Cooper joins me for a quick chat. Congratulations on the win, Chanel. She was able to find the fence in running today, in contrast to last start where she had to do a bit of work from the breeze, and once she was able to find that position, she was always going to take some beating.
Yeah, that's it. Last start, she was outside the leader, and I mean, we have won there before, but we all know this horse's favourite spot is the rail, and when she got there that easy, it felt like the old her was back because she was just cruising.
She just seems to love kicking off that bend, particularly here at Belmont Park. Is that how you felt today once you did corner, that she was going to take the power of running down?
Yeah, that's it. I think she really likes Belmont because it has that nice sweep of a bend sort of thing, and no, she takes it really well and she just kicked nicely.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
There's Chanel Cooper. She combines with Jim Taylor and Niccimota to take out race number 3 here at Belmont Park. 2, 3, 4 and 7 the numbers. First leg of the main quaddie this afternoon is up next.